I'm looking for a cute boyfriend I could buy a car for and a PS5 for. I just got my income tax, so hit me up. Looking for a boyfriend.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
What is that?
We do not care.
Buy a dog and die alone.
Being a man to lead and you don't listen is wild. Women are out here saying that they want a masculine man that'll lead them, yet they're out there not listening. That in itself is so demasculating. Want a man to lead you, you better be ready to listen.
And the reason why they're not listening is because they don't want leaders. They just want men to pay for everything. You would actually know that, young lady, if you watch my channel. What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into the next video.
Most women want daddies, not husbands. Let me explain. So many women on this app love to preach that men only want mommies. A lot of women on this app will say that they want a man to pay all of their bills. They want them to show up emotionally. They want them to show up 24/7. They want them to give them princess treatment. They want to be treated like gold, essentially like their dad would treat them if they have good fathers. They want the men in their lives to fix all of their shit, be their caretaker. But on top of that, on top of all of the things that men are already responsible for, now these women are crying about domestic labor. So they want the men to also do all of the laundry, do most of the cooking, while simultaneously working 60 hours. And most of the time, that's still not good enough. So if he is cooking, cleaning, doing your laundry, providing for you, taking care of your emotional needs, then what the hell are you doing? Probably sitting on social media for 6 hours a day, not really accomplishing anything, like a teenage daughter, hence the daddy-daughter dynamic. Some of these women can get all of that and princess treatment and throw little tantrums when they don't get their way by giving the silent treatment, and thus continue the father-daughter dynamic instead of wife and husband. But that's right. Men are only looking for mommies, not wives. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything she said, with the exception of the fact that honestly, you can't even say that they want daddies now, because at least fathers have authority.
Bruh.
I'm like, that's part of the reason why I played the clip prior to that. But I'm like, because both videos are obviously connected, because when it really comes down to it, that's pretty much both of them are basically saying the same thing. But I mean, damn, when you think about it, at least fathers have some kind of authority. Now, stepfathers, that's a whole nother conversation, but y'all know we that's been discussed many a times, and I'm pretty sure it'll come up again eventually. Let's keep it moving.
You go on the first date with a guy, he shows up with flowers.
That's too much.
Bruh.
Who says that?
Depends.
You said that?
I think if I'm going on
Oh, well, hold on. It's too much. See?
If
There
I'm
you
going
go.
on a first date with a guy and he's pulling up with flowers, I think he's trying too hard.
Exactly, but that's why all this, like, romantic shit, it's no longer appreciated en masse. Because as a guy, it's like 50-50. Either the girl appreciates it, or honestly, more likely than not, she's going to be like,
it's something, if a guy can show up and be himself, it shows, like, if he shows up with flowers, I'm wondering, like, okay, is he trying to make up for something that he feels like he lacks?
But why do you think that? Why is that not just a kind gesture that somebody does? That's a very classical gesture.
I think more so, like,
that's the norm these days.
Too much.
Though. Like that's the norm in terms of like romance. But in other countries, like I travel a lot and live in Europe quite a bit, and in those countries, women love that stuff.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'd be nice. I guess it's just more so. I mean, it depends on the context of if you've met them previously.
Well, for instance, you just rated yourself a 4, right? And maybe people may not agree with you. And I just rated myself a 10, and people may not agree with me, right? But we're just talking about our self-esteem. My self-esteem is clearly higher.
I think that what we're talking about is a value judgment. And I think that I'm making a way better value judgment than the value judgment that you're making. So the value judgment that I'm making is this. I'm old, and I'm married, and I'm out of shape, I smoke, right? And I'm not a very pleasant person to be around for long periods of time, especially for the opposite sex. Like, I know all of these things about myself, so my value judgment overall is a 4.
This is the perfect example of this is just a perfect example of lack of awareness. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know how this programming works, but there is no way in hell you're gonna tell me that that woman is a 10. Are we looking at the same video screen? Did we see the same woman with the turtleneck? That same woman. She says she's a 10. And then for you to sit over here, and then for her to sit over here and try to sit like, well, you said you're a 4, and some people might disagree with you on that, and I said I'm a 10, and some people might agree. But it's just about self-esteem. No, it's about self-esteem versus self-awareness, and clearly you don't have it, because basically what that man was trying to say is that I know that I'm really not all that, so I put my rating at a 4. I tell guys all the time that watch my channel, I've rated myself a 6 for the longest. I'm like, that rating has not changed, and this channel is going like about 2 years strong now. You feel me? I'm like, I'll even tell you, like, if you want to say I'm a 5, okay, I'll take that. I'm like, giving the name of the channel, why wouldn't I? Let's keep it moving.
So I seen this video of this girl said she was talking to this dude who was 6'8" and she like 5'9", and he told her that she was too tall for him. Everybody acting so confused, like they don't understand why this 6'8" man would be like, he don't want a woman that's tall, even though he's tall. Like, it doesn't have to make sense when somebody has a preference. That be the first problem, is that y'all be trying to make sense out of somebody's preference. The same reason why a man who's 6'8" wouldn't want a woman that's 5'9" is the same reason why a woman who is 5'1" wouldn't want a dude that's 5'9", right? Because the reality is, if you're 5'1" and the dude is 5'9", he's still taller than you, right? He's still got a good bit of height on you, but you still don't want him. You still don't consider him tall enough, even though he's taller than you. Same way, even though this girl is still shorter than this man is 6'8", he does not want a woman that tall. If you're a woman and you are short, but you still think that a man who's still taller than you, but still under 6 foot, is not tall enough, you don't need to be speaking on this. You don't need to be speaking on this, because you're in the same position as the man that's 6'8" who don't want a woman that's 5'9". You're in the same place. If it don't make sense to you that he wouldn't want a woman that's 5'9", it doesn't make sense that you wouldn't want a man who's taller than you, but under 6 foot.
Let's get ready for some sleep. Good night.
Now that's a damn shame. Why? Look, I know guys tend to be, some guys tend to be more harsh when it comes to rating women's looks more so than others. But I think we can all agree that the woman that we just saw on the screen was not unattractive. If anything, at least attractive enough. Okay, maybe slightly above average, so to speak. But from what I saw, it doesn't look like she needed to be wearing that weave at all. And to be honest with you, it looked like it was pretty painful for her to take it off, including the eyelashes. So because you feel she had to even put the spray in because it seemed like I guess maybe it was making her scalp her scalp might be tender. I don't know, man, but that looked very uncomfortable and it looked like it hurt. Might have been a little bit painful. And this is what I'm saying, ladies. Y'all are putting yourselves through this kind of pain, and men don't even like this shit. That's what's crazy. Y'all if y'all truly are gonna put yourselves through that kind of pain and y'all saying y'all doing it for yourselves, then okay. I don't know how that logic make any sense, but to each his own. Well, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.